and you are my hiding place. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe through every blessing, through every promise, through every breath I take. I believe that you are provider, oh, and you're my protector, and you are the one I love. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you are. 'Cause there's a new horizon, and I'm set on you. Can you meet me here today with mercies that are new? All my fears and doubts, they can all come true, because they can't stay long when I'm here with you. 'Cause it's a new horizon, and I'm set on you. And you meet me here today with mercies that are new. All my fears and doubts, they can all come true, because they can't stay long when I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you are the way, the truth, the life. I believe you are.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us on this Wednesday night. Pastor Ted here. If you joined us last week, you saw Pastor Barry, and he started a new series for us titled Faithful Fathers. Unfortunately, we're not going to continue that tonight. We had some technical difficulties with that, so I stepped in, and I'm just going to share my heart with you just for a few minutes. We'll go a little bit easy on you tonight, but I just wanted to share something with you. You've heard us talk about the book that we're reading, 12 Ordinary Men. Got my copy right here. And we've been going through the disciples and talking about how God used ordinary people, and we just actually finished the book up last night, and the last chapter was about Judas Iscariot. And there was something in particular that stuck out to me in that chapter. There was a sentence that said that, Judas literally followed Jesus around for like 3 years of his ministry. I mean, he was in his presence, very regular. He saw Jesus do the miracles. He saw everything that Jesus did. But this one particular sentence said that he still was not transformed. And I began to think about that, and I thought about Romans chapter 12, verse 2. It says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. It's important for us to be transformed. to be conformed is an outward thing, to look like the world and to talk like the world and to act like the world. But to be transformed is something that's on the inside. And this chapter went on to talk about how Judas, he was a hypocrite and he played the part very well, that he literally had everyone else fooled except for Jesus. Like, they didn't anticipate that he could be the one that had betrayed Jesus, because he had played the part so well. He had literally done all the things. He had gained the trust of the other disciples. He was their treasurer. He took care of their money, and he really played the part. He sold out to play the part, but in the end, he was never truly transformed. And so I thought about, how are we transformed? How do we become transformed? And two things, very simple. We all know them. It's through the reading of the Bible and through prayer. That's how we are transformed. That's how we renew our minds daily, is to get into the Word of God and to spend time in prayer with Him. And so I just wanted to share a little devotion with you tonight. God has been dealing with me about prayer recently in our youth group. We've talked about prayer on several different occasions, and trying to teach the kids how to pray, something that they need to know. And so I'm going to share a devotion with you tonight about, or from the Bible app, and it's a devotion titled Supercharge Your Prayer Life, and it's written by Matt Brown. So I'm just gonna share that with you guys tonight. It starts off and it says, D.L. Moody once said, "God is not bothered by our constant coming and asking, but the way to trouble God is not to come at all." Prayer should be like breathing for the Christian. No day can be boring when God is in it, and God is in all our seemingly insignificant moments in life. Psalm 37:23 even tells us that the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Prayer enables us to not simply be victims of this world, but to instead be victors. We can move heaven and earth with our prayers because prayer moves the hand of God on our behalf. E.M. Bounds has said that the gospel of Christ does not move by popular waves. It has no self-propagating power. It moves as the people who carry it move. The people who carry the gospel move through constant prayer and through dependence on God. Our prayer should not be limited to minuscule, unimportant matters. It's been said, if God answered all your prayers this week, would it just change you, or would it change the world around you? It's a very thought-provoking question. If God answered every single prayer that you prayed this week, would it only change you, or would it change the entire world around you? Because our God is a big God, we should concern ourselves with the bigger picture. We serve a God who has said in Isaiah 59, verse 1, "Listen, the Lord's arm is not too short to save, nor is his ear too deaf to hear you call." Jesus taught us in Matthew chapter 17:20, "I tell you the truth, if you had faith even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it would move. Nothing would be impossible." See, we serve a God who is able to do the impossible. And what is impossible for us is possible with God. God does impossible things on a regular basis. When is the last time you prayed for something that seems impossible? We should regularly pray prayers that are so audacious that only God could accomplish them. I think as Christians, we all know that we should pray. We know that we should pray. We know that we should read our Bibles, but knowing to do them and actually doing them is a very different thing. We know we should, but I would venture to say that most, if not all Christians at some time or another, struggle with making time for prayer in their lives. So tonight, just going to be real simple. I want to share a challenge with you, a prayer challenge. So we're going to put a countdown timer back up. It's going to be a 4-minute countdown timer. And during those 4 minutes, I want you to take the first 2 minutes, and I want you to pray for our church. That can be whatever aspect of the church that you want to pray for 2 minutes. That's simple enough, 2 minutes. And then for the last 2 minutes, I want you to pick out a specific person or a specific family in our church. And I want you to pray for that specific person or that specific family. And, 4 minutes is very simple. It should be easy for all of us to give 4 minutes and be able to do this. But what I want you guys to do is to make this a habit. If you just think, if you prayed 4 minutes a day and you made that a habit, just 4 minutes, I think that we could literally change our entire world. So I'm going to put down the countdown timer, play some worship music in the background, and I want you guys to join with me in this prayer challenge. And I love you guys, and we'll see you on Sunday.
God is so good. Skies spin their dance within your breath, and time runs its race within your hand. My mind runs wild to comprehend what no mind on earth could understand. Come on, if you know it, sing it. Your ways are higher, your thoughts are wilder. Love came like madness, poured out in blood-washed romance. And it makes no sense, but this is grace. And I know you're with me in this place. Here, now. All I know is I know that you are here now. Still my heart, let your voice be all I hear now. Spirit, breathe like a wind, come have your way. Now you're in this place. Still my heart, let your voice be all I hear now. Spirit, breathe like the wind, come have your way. 'Cause I know that you are